Good morning. It's Saturday. It is a rainy day. Kaylin's marchathon was postponed. I have bags under my eyes because I barely slept last night. I think we got up at 5:30. I didn't even go to sleep until 12:30. So a nap may be in my wheelhouse for later today. This is my desk. I need to find places to put these things. That's my desk. I do have some, I don't know if I've shown y'all, some of my Disney pins up. I have like 3 other things of them. I don't know where they are, but they'll get put up eventually. Kelly and I are gonna go get Chick-fil-A for breakfast right now and seize the day by not doing anything. I've got to edit some vlogs though. So it's really cool out today. It's like in the low 70s. When we left to go get Chick-fil-A, it felt wintry. I mean, comparatively speaking. But Kelly has the windows open. She's been working on laundry and did some work on the kitchen. We have Bluey on. I froze the food that I made this week that we had leftovers of. I did something else. I don't remember what it was. But I rebooted the laundry and it's not even 10 o'clock. So I did mention Kaylin's marchathon got postponed, I think, because of the weather. So that's going to be in a couple of weeks. But I actually had plans with Ellie already that day. So, and we weren't actually planning on attending today anyway, because we weren't really sure what that would look like. So not too big of a deal, but we do have a football game again on Friday. So I think we don't know if it's a home game or an away game though. But I am going to do some editing at some point. I just plugged my laptop in because I thought it had already charged and it hadn't. So letting that charge, and it's very gloomy out. I took like a 2-hour nap. We watched Sabalenka win the Women's US Open. I'm headed to go pick up Ellie and take her to a birthday party. Did I mention that earlier? I can't remember. But Parisha double booked herself, and so I'm gonna take her to this party, and then I might pick us up dinner. Kelly is mowing the lawn as we speak. She just did the neighbor's lawn. Now she's doing ours because that's just the kind of person she is. You're gonna see her here. There she goes. All right, so I'm gonna head to pick up Ellie, and it's 6 o'clock. So I might check in with you later. We don't know. It's still Saturday, thank goodness. I am waiting for our Olive Garden curbside order. That's what I decided I wanted for dinner. So I asked Kelly if that was okay. And anyway, so waiting for that. I didn't tell y'all, I had this like brainstorm earlier today, and I was like, eventually I'd like to get some cabinets for our front room, like wall cabinets, like for my craft stuff, because that is still a hot mess. And I tell Kelly this, and she just takes that and runs with it. She's like, I need a project. I'm like, okay. So we ordered a couple of wall cabinets and a couple of big bookshelf units from IKEA. And so those will be there tomorrow. And so we might start working on that then. But she said she got our neighbor's yard done, who's out of town for a family emergency, and our yard done. So I think she's really glad to have that behind her. She was just going to do the neighbor's yard, and I was like, no, she's not. No, she's not. She's going to do both, because it does make sense for her to wait till tomorrow to do our yard. I know she's just going to go ahead and do it, which is fine. It's great, because I'm not even home. So it just made sense. But got to talk to Ellie for a little bit. Oh, that was embarrassing. But anyway, I'm going to go home. So I will check in with you later. I didn't know the Olive Garden lady was there, so that was perfect. It didn't have to wait very long at all, which was nice. And now I'm going home, and we're gonna eat. And we already watched tennis. I think I told y'all. Sabalenka won, which I think we were all happy about. I know Kaylin was, because that's her number one. She's not allowed to be anybody else's number one, just Kaylin's. So Jasmine Paolini is still my number one. And Sabalenka is a close second. And you may or may not know, I can't remember if I've ever mentioned that Kelly is a big Coco Gauff fan. I think I have, because I did get her a Coco Gauff shirt for her birthday as part of her gift. But I'm going to stop talking on here and focus on driving, and I will check in with you guys later. Whoa, look at that one. Good Sunday morning. Oh, hair's sticking out. I've already gotten some stuff done. It's barely still morning, it's almost noon. But got some dishes done. We changed the sheets, we rebooted the laundry. I'm working on editing vlogs. Kelly is working on some yard stuff. There was some trimming she wanted to do and some weeding and that kind of thing. She got everything mown and edged yesterday. And we went to Caribou Coffee for the first time. Showed you that. I got I'm still working on it, a caramel latte espresso shaker. And I got this apple Danishy thing. Oh my gosh, it was so good. But they're really expensive. We did not realize that before we ordered, but we wanted to try it. So now we know. And I do have some work stuff I probably need to try to get done today. But the men's final of the US Open is today. I'm cooking dinner. And we started watching the morning show last night. Kelly has seen it up to the new season that's about to come out. I've never watched it, but it's really, really good. So she wanted me to watch it with her. And so she's doing the rewatch this time. Usually I'm doing the rewatch. I think there was one other thing we watched that she had seen. I think all of Silo. Maybe something else. But anyway, so the morning show is our current show. And I imagine we'll probably go back and watch seasons or A Year in the Life or whatever it's called of Gilmore Girls because we finished the rewatch of that. So it's Sunday, not going anywhere else. And we have leftovers from Olive Garden for lunch today. And that is the current situation. So I could hear Kelly singing with her earbuds, so I went out to just go say hi. You know, 'cause she's been out there for a couple hours. She's very pleased with her progress. Everything looks great. It's funny because I was thinking, because I'm rebooting the laundry, and anyway, she loves yard work, and it's just funny how life works out because in a lot of ways it sucks that we met each other so much later in our lives, but I also knew very much what I wanted in a partner. And she just checks all those boxes. Like I always was like, it'd be great if I ended up with somebody who was really into doing the yard work because that was not my strong suit. And here we are. I mean, that's just one of many things. But it's just funny how that worked out so nicely. But anyway, I'm almost done editing. I got the Disney vlog edited for this week and I'm finishing up the weekly vlog. And I have some schoolwork I need to do, and I'd really like to read. I did finish The Bookshop on the Corner by Jenny Colgan. It was good. And I'm reading the 5th book with my eyeballs of the Kelly Yang Front Desk series, which is a middle grade fiction. I'm not a middle grade fiction reader, but these books are so good. They're so good. And I've read the first one especially, to several of my classes over the years. And the second one, the first group that I read the first front desk book to, I read the second one too, and we started the third one. And then I ended up listening to 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Maybe this is number 6. Anyway, it's the most recent one, but it wasn't available on audio from the library. So I was like, I'm just going to read it with my eyeballs. And yeah, they're just really good. They're so good. I can't recommend them enough. But the first one, Front Desk by Kelly Yang, chef's kiss, love it. I'm also really close to being finished with Miss Julia Speaks Her Mind. I do like this one. And I have the second one on the bookshelf that I've had for years and years and years. So I'm probably going to read that. And I would honestly like to read the whole series. And I think there's like 18 books in the series or something. But it's good. It's cozy. And I got 4 books when Parrish and I went to Recluse Books in Fort Worth, and we had gone to Monkey and Dog. I didn't buy anything there. I kind of wish I had, but I did get 4 books, physical books that I want to read. I have some other kind of cozy feeling books stacked up here that I've had for years that I would like to read. I have a bunch of books on this bookshelf. I have a bunch of books in there. I have a bunch of books on my Kindle. So I have a lot of reading to do. I feel like I'm finally kind of getting back into the reading mindset. And so the next step to getting back to the core of me is getting the craft room together and to start crafting again. Even if it's just doing something dumb like diamond art, you know. I was a big scrapbooker for many, many, many years, like big time scrapbooking. And I haven't really scrapbooked anything in well over 2 years. I thought about getting into digital scrapbooking. I've looked into that a little bit just to kind of get some more recent stuff caught up. Because, you know, when you do scrapbook, that stuff takes up a lot of room, not only the supplies, but the actual scrapbooks. And I was thinking if it was digital and it's flat, then I can kind of compress things. But I haven't been taking as many photographs. I want to be better about that. And I also do want to find a guitar teacher again. I have not touched the guitar since February, which makes me feel horribly guilty and terrible because it is so nice and it was such a nice gift. I think I get paralysis about it. I want to start cross-stitching again. I did order the Wibbles advent calendar. I haven't told Kelly that yet. I'm going to tell her when she comes in. And I want to start crocheting again. I want to do all those things that make me me, because I feel like with the whole mental health thing I've been going through over the past couple of years, in all the change, there's been a lot of change, a lot of wonderful, amazing, positive, good change, but a lot of change. I've really gotten away from who I am and just kind of not just existed. It's been better than existing, but you know, I mean, it's that way anyway. In the beginning of a relationship, you kind of put all your energy into that relationship bucket and start to kind of, you know, neglect other things. At least for me. And I'm pretty sure other people are like that, but I want to get back to who I am, you know. And I'm still kind of, you know, I've lived here over a year. We're still kind of trying to like kind of balance it out and figure that all out. So anyway, and I've been busy. It's just been busy. So I don't want to come across as sounding negative or, you know, being negative. It's not a negative thing at all. It's actually a very positive thing. And I just feel like I'm finding more balance in my life the past month or so. And it feels good. And I like it. So I'm going to finish editing this vlog and work on some school stuff and read. I'm going to cook dinner tonight. And that's all. I'm just talking. Just another, you know, chat. As per the usual. It's only like 3:30. We're going to Target. Kayla needs some things, and I'm not hungry at all right now because I ate my Olive Garden leftovers, but it'll be ready to go when I am ready to cook it. So anyway, I'm gonna put some jeans on because right now I'm just wearing boxers. Here's dinner. It is breaded chicken with tomatoes. Good Monday morning. I am running behind schedule. Dinner last night was good. We watched some more of The Morning Show, which is our current watch fixation. It's a rewatch for Kelly. I can't remember if I mentioned that yesterday or Saturday night, but I can't remember what book I'm listening to right now. I think it's in the Maddie Day wine mystery series. It's the second one. I can't remember what it's called. Murder Uncorked. That might have been the first one. I don't remember. But I did finish. Did I talk about this? I may have. I did finish the Bookshop in the Corner. So I'm now reading the new Front Desk. I did talk about it because I remember talking about that yesterday. But anyway, I don't have anything this week after school, which is highly unusual. I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment, and it was like right at 3 o'clock, and I never got that cleared by my principal, so I had to reschedule that. And it's almost impossible to get in with my doctor, so I won't see her until December unless something comes up earlier on the wait list. So I slept okay, I guess. I could have used a little more sleep. I did hit snooze. That's how you know if I'm tired in the morning. I hit snooze. All right, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna drive, and I will check in with you guys when I can. Bye. Good afternoon. I'm home. My lipstick's all went up, but we are having a casserole that I made that was in the freezer. Took that out to defrost. Kelly and Kaylin should be on their way home from school. And I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment, but I changed it yesterday or the day before. I can't remember, but I'm just really glad to be home and actually don't have anything all week long after school for the first time, I think, this school year. This is the second day in 2 weeks that I've left my phone and had to come back in to get it. But I'm headed to work. Happy Tuesday. And the beef and pepper skillet we had last night was good. Leftovers for today for lunch. And that's all I really know. So I'm going to go to work. Running behind, which is annoying. It's a little bit chilly. I don't know what the temperature was. I didn't catch it when I turned the car on for 5 seconds. But it is trash day. We have an enormous amount of trash because Kelly did all this yard work the other day. And I think, I was thinking about this earlier. The first 6 weeks of school, we're just chronically exhausted. So that's why you don't really see me much during the week, because I'm just decompressing from the day. So I'm going to go to work, and I will check in with you guys later. Good Tuesday afternoon. I'm almost home. I am wiped out. Nothing really exciting to report. My mom has had a slew of people come in to give quotes for various things on her house the past week or so, to get it ready to put on the market so she can move up closer to me and Parrish. And it's technically Takeout Tuesday, even though Kaylin doesn't have piano and I don't have a meeting. So I guess we are probably going to pick something up at some point. I don't know what that will be. I'm not hungry at all right now. I don't know. I don't really have anything exciting to share. It's just another day in 3rd grade. But I mean, it was a fairly productive day. It was a good day. And I'm glad it's over though. So I will probably shower soon after I get home and put on pajamas. And I imagine we will watch some of The Morning Show. We're still in season 1. I'm really sucked in. Good call, Kelly. And we talked about maybe watching The Office next, because Kelly's never really watched it. I think she's seen like the first couple of episodes many years ago. But because Steve Carell is, at least in this first season, playing a very different character from Michael Scott. And then Minnie Kaling's also in it. So, also an Office alum. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and I'm going to finish my not too much longer journey home. Good Wednesday morning. I'm running behind. We finished the morning show season 1 last night. It's a bit of a roller coaster. So I'm supposed to cook tonight, but I don't think I want to. So it's probably gonna be a frozen pizza night. Well, it's Wednesday afternoon. I survived another day. I am home. I have some work that I need to do tonight. Kelly's already home because Kaylin stayed home sick today. I don't think I mentioned that. She was not feeling well yesterday, so I'm hoping she's feeling better today. I'm not sure if they were doing an online appointment today or in the morning. So I'm going to go in, hopefully shower, get some work done, and maybe eat a frozen pizza. Not the whole pizza, but I could. But I probably won't. Good Thursday morning. It is picture day, so I actually curled my hair today. But I'm also kind of transitioning from wearing it naturally curly, where I have to wet it down in the morning, to going back to curling it for the winter because it's just going to be too cold once winter sets in. But I was thinking, so I'm actually leaving, I think it's just 6 o'clock. The fact that I have gotten up at 4:30 since school started and been out the door by 6 or around 6 and gotten to school right when the building opens. This is a first for me, like ever, in 21 years of teaching and teaching at this school. I've never gotten to school super early, but I do a little reading, like school-related reading. I eat my breakfast. I get the chairs down and the desks wiped off and the iPad set out, and usually have time to work on a couple of other little things. And it just kind of sets the tone for my day, even though most of my days have been very chaotic and very stressful since school started. I really, really like my kids. I have a pretty small class for a Texas 3rd grade. I only have 17 students. I had 15, I think, at one point. Did I have 15? Maybe I had 16. But either way, it's just, yeah, I think I did for 5 seconds. But I don't have like any severe behavior issues, and I know it's really dark, and I'm sorry, but you know, I have a few kids that are a handful, and it tends to kind of, when something is set off, then it kind of tends to flow through the whole class, and so it makes getting things done kind of challenging sometimes. But they are overall, I mean, they're all really good kids. They're really good kids. They're adorable and they're sweet. And I enjoy getting up and going to work every day. So there's that. But there have been a couple of really rough days. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with that. I'm trying to get at 6:02. It is only 68 degrees. It's still going to be in the 90s for the next week or so. And again, I'm sorry it's so dark. I'm just getting really like grainy version of me. But last night I got the work done I needed to get done. I'm going to probably stay after school today to get a couple things done because Kelly has a meeting, Kaylin has band, so they're not going to be home anyway. And then I need to laminate some stuff at home tonight. So there's that. But I don't know. I'm trying to be more on top of things. There's just a never-ending to-do list. I made a to-do list the other day of everything I needed to get done, and I'm sure it was not all-encompassing. And it took up 4 sticky notes. That's just how much stuff there is. All the time. So anyway, I'm going to go to work and hope that there's not a lot of traffic. And I will check in with you guys when I can. It is sometime Thursday evening. I left work early because I got really sick to my stomach. So I left around 1 and came home and proceeded to do work. So I am finishing the stuff up that I need to get done for tomorrow. Kelly is just leaving work to pick Caitlin up from band. She had a meeting, and so she just stuck around because her new school this year is really close to Caitlin's school. I think we're just having frozen pizza tonight. I've had a headache literally all day, but up to the point where I felt sick and got sick. My day was pretty good. It was picture day. I did mention that this morning. That went fine. But anyway, that is the 411. And I imagine there will be some morning show in my future and some kind of dinner. Probably frozen pizza. It is Friday, so happy Friday. It's 74, which is actually warmer than it's been most mornings as of late. Kaylin is sick again. I mean, she's still sick. She stayed home Wednesday. She's staying home today, so we are not going to the football game tonight. Kelly wants to get the lawn mowed. I could probably just do some chilling or maybe some work. I don't know. But I've almost done with 2 books that I'm reading with my eyeballs. I'm reading the newest Kelly Yang Front Desk book, which is a middle grade novel. I'm like obsessed with them. They're so good. I don't know what I'm going to do when this one's over. And Miss Julia Speaks Her Mind. I'm almost done with both of those. It would be great to get those finished this weekend. I'm listening to The Secret Book and Scone Society by Ellery Adams. I've listened to probably close to 10 audio cozy mysteries since school started, probably somewhere in that range. Or at least listened to about 10 audiobooks, maybe not all cozies. But that's been my thing lately. So I'm gonna go to work. I'm feeling better from yesterday. So I don't know. I kind of had a headache all day yesterday and it felt like I had a headache again this morning. I probably have some kind of viral something, but I haven't had a fever or anything. My stomach's better. So I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna power through this day. It's gonna be an amazing day. And then I'm gonna come home and crash, hopefully. So I did reboot some laundry that I'd started yesterday, this morning, and I really should probably cook something. I might make these chicken enchiladas tonight, especially since Kelly's going to be mowing and we're not going to the game. Though she did say something about hot dogs, so I really don't want hot dogs. Hot dogs just do not sound appealing to me whatsoever right now. All right, all that being said, I'm going to work for reals. Good Friday afternoon. I am almost home. Oof, it was a day. I mean, it wasn't a terrible day or anything. It was a decent day, but I'm very tired and I'm ready to be home and to kind of just zone for a while. We don't have any plans since we're not going to the football game tonight. I think I already mentioned Kelly said she'd like to get the lawn mowed today, but it's hot out. It's like 98 degrees right now. Not the band. And I got in the car and it took a while for it to cool off with the AC. But that's pretty much it. I don't know what we're doing for dinner. There was some mention of hot dogs, as I mentioned. I'm not excited about that prospect. So I could really go for some Mexican food that I don't have to cook. So we'll see. I haven't really cooked this week, like at all. Did heat up the casserole that was in the freezer, but that was the extent of my cooking. And I did make a frozen pizza last night, so there's that. Anyway, I'm gonna go home and hopefully see my wife for a minute before she goes out and does yard work. It is Saturday morning. I'm sure it comes as a surprise to absolutely no one, least of all myself, that I didn't close the blog last night. But we ended up getting Mexican food, Mad Mexican, actually. Kelly always calls it Mad Max, now that's in my head. And we got Kaylin's Subway. And we watched a whole lot of the morning show. We finished season 2, we're on season 3 now. And so that's gonna wrap it up. If you are looking for help planning your next Disney, Universal, or otherwise vacation, I am now an independent travel advisor affiliated with MEI and Mouse Fan Travel. So please contact me in the Facebook or Instagram links below, and I'd be happy to help you. But meanwhile, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye.